So a couple features here. The sacred account is a forced savings plan. So this is the first thing that's different, is it's forced. It's going to happen every month, no matter what. There's no way to not have this go into your sacred account once you've set it up. The other thing is it's automated. Okay, I don't have to think about it. I don't have to do it. It just happens, right? Who's ever had a car payment or a mortgage and you put it on autosave, right? Like we do that because it's usually like a way to not have to think about it. It's a little bit more maybe financially responsible where we make sure we don't miss the payment. So then we're sending that money, like for a car payment or a mortgage, we're sending that away. That's an expense that's going to the bank. That's their money now. Why would we automate paying other people and not automate paying ourselves? Think about this. I was never taught this. So this was like, I'm not making you wrong. I'm saying I was never taught this. Okay. I got a car payment and that was the first thing they said, put it on auto pay. Same thing with my car insurance, put it on auto pay, right? Rent, put it on auto pay. Phone payment, put it on auto pay. Why? Because everyone else knows that that's how they get paid. Even our taxes work this way, guys. It's on auto pay. We have the taxes taken out of our paychecks before we ever get paid. It's on auto pay. So why would the most important part of our budget, savings, not be automated? Like I want you to think about that. If it's not currently automated, why isn't it? And what would life look like if you had an automated forced savings plan that just like your rent, just like your car payment, just like your mortgage would just come out every month and you would just have it there, right? So we have forced savings, it's automated. This is something that's guaranteed against loss. Okay, guaranteed against loss. This is a big one. Not many things can guarantee against loss. And if they can, you have to ask like what's backing the guarantee, right? So you could say a savings account guaranteed against loss, right? It's FDIC insured, it's a bank. They have all these things that back it up. Well, FDIC insurance is underfunded and also it's paid by taxpayers. So how is that guaranteed? You're going to pay for your own loss. Before the government will bail banks out, the banks are forced legislatively now to do what's called a bail-in, meaning they will keep your deposits in order to keep the bank solvent. So the guarantee is your money. It's either they're going to keep your deposits or an insurance policy is going to pay that is funded out of your taxes. So the life insurance is not that way. They're guaranteed against loss because the companies are solvent. The insurance companies have I think New York Life, for example, financially speaking, they're the size of the country of Kuwait. Like they could literally buy Kuwait and several other countries if they wanted to. So they're very solvent. They have, a Mass Mutual, for example. I think this was the last time I looked at this specific number. They were near $30 billion just in cash reserves. Not assets, not investments, cash reserves. The money that they actually save, an insurance company saves to set aside to pay out their policyholders, they count that on their books as a liability, meaning they actually really do have cash, but they count it as a liability because they're like, no, we already know that this is going to be to fund our policies, right? Like imagine you having an emergency fund for your mortgage. You're like, okay, this is being set aside to pay my mortgage payments. And you considering that money that you actually really did save was a liability, not an asset, because you knew that it was already going to be devoted to covering a cost. That's what these insurance companies do. So they're guaranteed against loss. They're guaranteed to gain. Right? Now, again, this is a cute thing. Anyone can say this. But at the end of the day, it comes down to what's the actual track record, right? Guaranteed against loss. These insurance companies have been around for 150, 170 years, never lost money. If you were wondering, what does Wealth Dynamics do? How can we actually help you? Number one, if you haven't gotten a copy of my book, Blueprint to Financial Freedom, grab one now. You can get that down in the comments in the video. You can get the link for that. And finally, if you have a desire to start getting help walking through these different phases toward financial freedom,
book a call with my team. Go to our website, set up a call. We're able to help out and answer questions. That's how we can help you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you turn notifications on, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.